Good morning, everyone. Week 36 with me, April Moon from Pilates with April Moon. I hope you're all well today. A little bit happier than the weather I'm currently staring at. It's all rainy and drizzly, so it's perfect for a quick half an hour of Pilates. Get yourself nice and mobile, and we'll have a good little stretch as well, and it will get your whole body moving from head to toe. So all you need this morning is, a bit wonky actually, is a mat. Now I'm too wonky the other way. Is a mat and some space behind you. If you've not got a mat and you've just got like a nice blanket or whatever, feel free to use that. And we're going to get started in just a few seconds time. Sorry, my selfie stick is really wonky. There we go. That's better. Right, so let's start as we always start. We're going to sit cross-legged. So I love to start sitting cross-legged. If you've never joined me before, I always like to sit cross-legged to start with because it, really helps us to stretch out our hips, and that often gets, we get really sore, and it's also very good for your posture as well. So sitting up nice and tall. If you can sit cross-legged, no problem. We can always challenge this by lifting up the front foot and placing it in the crease of the knee. So you're nice and tall, your spine's nice and tall, and you keep pushing that left knee down, and you can just hold it here and breathe in and out. Just close the eyes, keep that spine tall, and just keep pushing that left knee down. Very good. And then just relax. Let's go over to the other side. So bring the right foot in and then push the right knee down and keep that spine really tall. And this side might be a little bit harder than the other side, but just see how you go and see what works well for you. Remember, if you can't do it, you can just always hold that foot out a little bit as well, just to allow the muscles to start remembering that they're going to start to move a lot more. All right, and once we finish that, let's stretch out the legs. Oh, I'm feeling very stiff today. So extend your legs out nice and long, pushing through your heels, and keep the spine really, really tall. And before we even do anything else, we're just going to hold it here, because what happens is the more we practice our lovely long spines, the easier it gets for our muscles to remember we need lovely long spines. So just really keep pushing those shoulders down, keep looking forward. And then we just nod the chin, hands on the thighs, keep extending those legs and keep pushing through those heels. Nod the chin, exhale, hands come down, hands over the feet. Hold it here. Now this is a very good tester, although our bodies are still quite, they're not as warmed up as they could be. It's a good way just to check in with your body and see, do you have any tension up the legs, the lower back, into the spine, the shoulders, the hands, the arms, the neck. It's a really nice way just to see what's going on. And then release the hands and restack, lift. Inhale, nod. Push through those heels. Exhale, let's lower down. And then restack. Hands come all the way down to the floor. And if you want to grab a pillow, I always forget my pillow right at the start. But if you want to grab one now, feel free. It's optional, but I just prefer it. And then just across the left over right, hands on the knees, and then just push the lower back into the mat. Really push the lower back in, rock side to side. And then we cross right over left and then rock side to side again. Stretching everything out. And now keep the legs like this. So the right ankle crossed over the left ankle. The feet are on the floor. We inhale, exhale, knees go out to the side. So laying cross-legged, laying down cross-legged is what I call this one. But it's really nice. You'll feel the stretch in the hips all the way down to the knees. And then you just close your eyes if you want. If you want, you can have your hands like so. So the wrist is in line with shoulders, elbows in line with shoulder as well. Wrist in line with elbow, elbows in line with shoulder, should I say. So you're making like an M shape or a W shape with the arms. And just hold it here. Allow your body to stretch. And then bring the knees up. And then switch over. So left now over right, feet on the floor. Knees go out wide and see how you feel. And then hug the knees in, hands inside the knees. Push your knees away and rock side to side. Wonderful. And then do a nice big circle. Bring those knees in as close to the chest as you can. And then push them out wide. And that way you'll feel your core working as well here. So knees out. And then the other way. Wonderful. And then feet flat on the floor. Well done. And feet and knees together. And then heels out, toes forward. Remove your pillow as we're coming into a bridge. We're going to warm up the core, legs and lower back. So hands are flat on the floor. And then allow yourself to get comfortable here. I always say in my face-to-face classes that your body is very sort of knowledgeable. It knows when it's out of place. So if you feel like you're a little bit lopsided, just give yourself a second to look at the mat and think, are my hips in alignment with each other? Are my toes facing forward? Is my spine long? Are you maybe half on your mat here and then the other half is over here? It does happen because when we lay in bed at night and we fall asleep, 9 times out of 10 we'll always fall asleep in the same position, and we usually wake up in the same position because our muscles have memory and we always go to what's comfiest. So when we lay down, it's exactly the same. Your body doesn't know whether it's in bed, on the beach, we wish it was, or laying on a mat in Pilates, and it's the same. So check in every time, even if you practice this or you practice 5 minutes here and there, check in, see how you feel, see how your body feels. Hands flat on the floor. Now push your lower back into the mat, lift the toes up, inhale, exhale, squeeze, really squeeze. Now option here to place the hands underneath the lower back and lift. Breathe in and out. Just keep lifting up. Hands relax and lower down. Inhale. Exhale, tuck under and lift. Squeeze. Hands relaxed and lower. One more time. Inhale. Now this time, if you want to make it harder, we lift the hands up so the wrist is in line with the shoulders. And then we tuck under, lift up. Then the hands can float back. And we squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Arms up and lower. Hands come down, soles of the feet together. Stretch out the inner thighs. Just going to move my leg in up. And knees go out. and then come back in. Feet as wide as the mat. Inhale, exhale. Both knees go over to the left. Imagine that right knee is pushing down towards the floor. Come back up. Inhale, exhale over to the right. Inhale up, exhale over to the left. Inhale left, exhale over to the right. And come back up. Wonderful. Let's start our core. Little round of exercises. So obviously your core strength. If you've never done Pilates before, or you've never done Pilates with me before, I love to work the core because it's the powerhouse of our whole body. When we have a strong core, the rest of the body follows. That's what I always say. So it's a really, really important part of your exercises. So come to lay onto the elbows, and then that lower back presses down into the mat, and then lift the feet up. So we're like this. Now, if this is too much for you, you can leave one foot down on the floor and then switch when we switch. So what we're going to do, ideally, we're here, and we're just going to tap the left foot down and then lift it up. So if you're here, you just do one side, you lift, and keep that right foot on. Now, before we get started, you want to make sure that you're imagining your hip joint is controlling the movement. If you do this, unfortunately, you're not doing much for your core, okay? It needs to come, imagine someone's pulling your foot, come out and down, and then you lift back up and you'll feel it. So let's carry on with the left leg for those of you who've got the foot on the floor. So exhale, lower, and lift. Tap down, and lift. And again, come down, and lift up, and lift, down, and up. Let's do two more. And up, and one, and up. Well done. Quickly stretch out that left leg. So just push the left knee out to the side and hold it there. Breathe back up. Wonderful. Let's go to the other side now. So lift up the legs, or keep the left leg now on the floor. Inhale, exhale, tap, and lift. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Lift it up. Inhale, exhale, and up, tap, and up, tap, and up. 3, and up. 2, up. 1, up. Well done. Now, sorry, this time, left foot on the floor, right leg just goes out to the side, and just stretch out that right side. And then come back up. And now this time, feet as wide as the mat. Push those heels out and knees come in. And that way, straight away, you're stretching out your hips. Because I understand that a lot of people sometimes have really tight hips. When we do core exercises, our hips and lower back do get affected by that. So it's always good to stretch out. And then you sort of don't get that intense soreness as you do in other times. So let's carry on with the core. We're going to come to lay now on our right side, because it always fascinates me how quick this half an hour goes. So right leg out, legs out, and place your right head, or the right side of your head, even in your right hand, and extend the body long, and then just bring the feet forward slightly. Okay, now have a little quick test. Are you wobbly? If you are, you need to place your left hand underneath your right rib cage and push it back. Then place your left hand on your left hip, push it away, and then you will open up all down the sides of the body. Okay, now fingertips onto the floor, relax the head, and then we're going to lift up this top leg, push through the heel, then we bring that foot back, and then extend it forward, and then bring it back, and forward, and back, and forward. Now keep that right leg on the floor. You should be feeling it in the left hip. We're also going to be starting to work into the obliques, which is the muscles around the side of the body. Now with this leg now, relax it down. Now, right arm goes down to the floor. If you want to here, grab yourself a cushion to place it on the arm. Feel free. So you're here. Now, lift up that top leg and lower it down. Now, you can stay with that option, or we pretend that the inner thighs and feet are glued together. We lift, and then we lower. And then we lift, and then we lower. So this now, if you place your hand on your waist, and you can lift both feet up without holding on, well done. You feel the muscles at the side of the body really working hard. Lift, and come down. And again, lift up, and down, and we lift, and down, and one more, and come down. Well done. Bring the knees in, and then just massage out, and we're going to hold it here actually. So I'm just going to tilt my camera down 1 second, just so you can see me slightly better. So with the pillow on the hand, the knees are in line with the ankles, and the left hand is on the left hip. Push it away. Now what we're going to do, you can keep your hand in front if you want to, or on here. Lift up this left leg and then extend it away, so you'll feel the leg and the side of the body working, and then bring it back in and lower it back down, and you'll feel the burn. Lift up, extend, and bring it in, and lower, and again lift it up and extend, and bring it in and lower, lift and extend, come back in and lower, and again lift and extend, come back in and lower. Well done, because I don't know about you, but my legs are on fire. Just massage into the side of the thighs. And then we're going to switch and come round to the other side. So first things first, place the left arm on the floor. Extend the body out nice and long. Bring the feet forward. Extend the feet forward, body nice and long, hand on the hip, push it away and extend that side body. And now relax the left foot, lift up, and then bring that foot back, and just push through and extend it out. Bring it back and extend. So keep everything still. Remember, maybe you need to tip your ribs back a little bit more. Bring it back and extend. We'll do 5, extend, 4, extend, 3, extend, 2, extend, 1, and extend and lower. Well done. Okay, now what we're going to do, bring that left hand, that left arm down, feet are connected, hands in front of the chest. Inhale, exhale, lift up and lower down. Lift and lower Lift. Remember, if you can, place the right hand on the middle of your tummy here, and you'll feel your muscles contracting. And lower down, and lift, and lower. 4, and down. 3, down. 2, down. 1, and down. And bring those knees in and relax. Well done. Now bring the hip in line with the knee and the knee in line with your ankle, and then make sure the hands on the hip and just push it away so we're lengthening out, and then lift the foot up and extend the leg away and come back in and lower. Lift and extend, come up and lower, and again up, extend, bring it in and down. All feel that burn. 3, and come back in. 2, out and come in, and 1. Lift out, come back in. Well done. Swing the knees around, have the knees as wide as your mat, big toes together, sink the heels down, stretch forward, relax the forehead down. Just stretch everything out. And now what we're going to do is just come onto our stomach, so lay onto your front, and we'll just work into the back. So the forehead's on the floor, relax the toes down, wiggle the hips side to side, just again, check in with your body, see how you feel. Make sure you're not tipping too far into the right side. So imagine that you've got equal weight between the left and the right side. Forehead down, relax the toes, hands underneath shoulders, elbows come in. And then we inhale, we exhale, we squeeze up into that lower back, and then we gently lower. Breathe in, elbows in, breathe out, lift, and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift up, keep the feet on the floor, and lower. You can also close your eyes maybe here in case you feel a bit sick from the mat. Lift, and come down, and then lift up, and come down. Well done. And now extend your arms and legs out nice and long. Just to finish up before we stretch off, forehead on the floor, relax. We're going to lift up right arm and left leg. So push your shoulders down away from the ears, left leg and right arm lift, and lower down. Left arm, right leg, squeeze, and lower. And up again, squeeze, and lower. Squeeze, and lower. Lift, and lower down. Lift up, and lower. And lift, and lower. Well done. Hands underneath the lower back, curl the toes back. Just sink it back into a nice long child's pose. Really open the back, the spine, the shoulders. And then trail the hands up and come to relax. Wonderful. Let's swing those legs around. Feet are hip width. We're going to push through the heels and keep the spine nice and long. Look straight forward. Hands on top of the thighs. And then we inhale, we nod the chin. And exhale, hands come all the way down. Fingertips on top of the toes. and open up the back. Hands come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, nod. Let's go again. Come down, stretch it out. And gently come back up. And now we're going to just spend the next couple of minutes sitting cross-legged. So when you sit cross-legged, like I said right at the start, it really helps to open everything up. So we're going to sit like this for a good couple of minutes. We'll do some neck stretches too. So keep pushing the knees down and the spine really, really long. And breathe in, breathe out. Tilt the right ear to the right shoulder and stretch out the left ear. And come back up. Breathe in, breathe out over the left. Come back up, look over the right shoulder. Into the middle and look over to the left shoulder. Into the middle, and then let's switch the legs over. So we're getting equal kind of stretching within our hips. So nice tall spine. Now this time we're going to, what did we do last time? We tilted it. We're going to do that again. This time, stretch the left hand behind you slightly. So the right ear is going to the right shoulder, but stretch the left hand behind. And then come back in, breathe in. Left ear, left shoulder, stretch your right arm back. And then come back in. Breathe in and breathe out, look over the right shoulder. Now push your shoulders away from your ears. Come back in, inhale. Exhale, left ear, look over. And then come back forward. And now nod your chin. So what we're going to do is nod your chin round and just place the hands on the shins and round through the whole body. The upper body now is like a C shape and it's curled. Getting a good stretch of what it needs. And then place the right hand's on left elbow, left hand on right elbow. Breathe in and then breathe out, nod the chin. Hands come down, stretch out. And then gently lift back up. And now we're going to switch. Now keep your hands here, and if you can, switch the feet around. And then if you needed to put your hands down, don't worry, build up to it. We'll go again from the other side. So nod the chin, hands come down, stretch out. This should feel really good on the lower back, the lower part of the back of your leg. Sorry, I can't speak. I get to a point where I've spoken so much. I have no words left. No, I'm joking. Come and sit back down. Keep the spine really tall. Place the left hand down. Lift that right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Slide it away. Really reach that right arm. And then squeeze up. Right hand down. Lift up the left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it over. And lift. And inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, lower down. And give yourselves a round of applause you joined in today, or if you're here watching it on the replay, I really hope that you enjoyed it and you're getting a lot of benefit out of Pilates. I am, of course, back here next week. This is recorded and placed on the Facebook page, so you can always come back to it and practice it as much as you want to. I'm just going to check for any comments if you're all here. Good morning, Irene. I'm glad you liked it, Debs. That's really good. Hi, Lynn. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm back next Wednesday at 11:30. I hope you all have a really lovely week, whatever you do, and I'll see you all next Wednesday. Bye.